Welcome back to another episode of Wags TCG, and today we're going to open up some Mythical Island, the new expansion for Pokemon Pocket. I'm going to try to open 20 packs, and when I say try, I mean I'm going to try to count to 20, but I might get lost in the process. I believe there's about 86 cards we need to collect. We'll see how we do with 20 packs, starting with the first one, first rip of Mythical Island expansion. We get a Dedan, a Pidgey, a Florges, Joltik, and Electabuzz. So that will add 5 to the collection. Obviously a lot to go here with 86. Some of the ones that we will be looking for today are the Celebi Immersive card. There's also the Mew Gold card, so the Crown Rarity. Those are the two big ones we are looking for. We've been really lucky with the immersive cards. I think in my first 5 packs of the Pikachu, I managed to find 2 immersive Pikachus. And funny, I don't know what's happened. I don't know if you guys have experienced this yourself, but it seems like the hits are getting harder and harder as time goes on. I wonder if they've changed how easy it is to get a hit in Pokemon Pocket, because it seemed like people were just loading up the immersive cards really early on. All right, so we are now at 8 with 2 packs. Now, you may notice here that I can't use anymore. I have been stacking up. I've been stacking a ton. I think I have like 300 Hourglass for this specific expansion. I am a free-to-play player, so I've been keeping track of my Hourglass, make sure that I have enough for the next expansion, because at the end of the day, I think there's enough time between expansions to get as many cards as you want without kind of overdoing it. If you know what I mean. And by overdoing it, I mean spending tons of money on gold and getting more packs. I think just the 2 packs that I get a day is more than enough to try to get the collection, especially with the Pokemon points that you're getting along the way. So we're now at 10 with 3 packs. Oh, all right. So I hear, this is, you guys know, obviously these are my first packs. I hear that Celebi is the new meta for the TCG. Why? Because you could mix it with Lilligant as well as Superior. We don't have Superior, but we got Servine, so part of that deck. You could stack Leaf Energy on Celebi to do max damage. Max being 990, I believe. So it maxes out at 990. That's some serious damage. So if you have a Charizard deck, we're now at 13. If you guys have a Charizard deck, now's the time to whip it out. I think as time goes on, people will start to find ways to counter the Celebi, and I think Charizard is part of that. But of course, new expansions will come out, new metas, and yeah, I'm sure as time goes on, things will change. We'll see if we could get it here. Maybe find a Celebi EX ourselves. I think we're at what, 4, 5? This is what I mean. I completely lost track. But me personally, I've been collecting. I'm mostly a collector, Yukimori collector, as well as, I don't know, just beautiful art cards. But yeah, the decks that I've been playing with mostly myself, and I've actually been doing quite well with it, is the Primate deck using the promo Mankey, so the one where it does a little bit of damage to yourself with the first attack, so preferably starting off second. Oh, there we go, Superior. There's the ability, each Leaf Energy attached to your Leaf Pokemon provides 2 Leaf Energy. This effect doesn't stack. So obviously with the Celebi, you're able to do more damage, more flipping coins to be able to max out the damage. I believe it's 50 times the number of Leaf Energy that you have. Hopefully we could see it here today and get a sense of what that attack looks like. But yeah, Primate deck, usually on the second turn, I do damage to myself, 10 damage to Mankey, and then if I have a Primate, I evolve it, and then I do 100 damage right off the bat. It's been doing quite well for me, actually. I believe I'm like, for every 5 games, I get 4 wins. So about an 80% win streak with that. Also pretty good against Pikachu decks. So good counter against that. The other one I've been running, and I found this off of a YouTuber. So if you guys know the guy's name, please let me know. I apologize. It was just one of those ones, you know, you're scrolling through one day and you're like, oh, I'll give that a try. I didn't think much of it. So if you guys know his name, go comment in the bottom and I'll make sure to add it in my notes. But it is a Weezing stall deck for Dragonite with 3 types of energy. So with the, I'm completely lost count. I completely lost count here. With the Weezing, you start off with the Weezing, the Coughing. You use the Weezing ability, poison the Pokemon, and you honestly just try to survive as long as possible with the Weezing and stack your Dragonite. Once again, I think I was about 60% win. Now the biggest difference with that one is that I found I was having to I was having to play much longer games, so you're not getting as many wins. But it was fun. It was fun when you hit Dragon Meteor. My goodness, what a feeling. Name a better feeling. Not too many. Okay, here. Let's see what we could do. I should have taken the number of hourglass I had and subtracted it, or like multiplied it by 12 to determine like what the ending hourglass was, so I know what's 20. I think we'll just say we're at 7. Oh, there's a new Weezing, a Cramorant, a Morlul, a Sigilyph, or Sigilyph. We haven't got much. This is sad. See, this is what I mean. I feel like I just haven't had luck, or I don't know what's going on. Yeah, in the first 10-15 packs when I started Pokemon Pocket, we had goodness, we even got the Mewtwo. We got the Mewtwo immersive. I think I have 2 Mewtwo as well. So what a streak for immersives. I still haven't gotten the Charizard. Okay, let's see what we got here. I am struggling a bit today with the hand right after this. As soon as this, actually, I have to prepare for a physio appointment for my wrist. I took a big tumble there last week. There was our first snow here in Ottawa, and actually 2 weeks ago, and I landed with the full body weight on my hand like that. So like 190 pounds all landing on this. It's a good thing that I have good forearm strength, because that would have taken off my wrist. So my ripping hand needs some help. So just after this, I'm going to head on over there, see what we can do about that so that we can rip more packs. All right, let's see what we could get here. God, we need something. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. Okay, Larvesta. We get the Joltik. We got a Stonejourner, a Finian, a Rapidash, and that's it. Okay. Oh, what other ones there are? There's the Aerodactyl EX in this as well. That's a new one that's come out. What are we at? We're at 35, so we're like halfway there, and I think we've opened about 10 packs. We'll say 10 packs, so we'll say 11 here. We are going for 11. Maybe I'll just keep opening until I feel like, we're at a good point. Tauros, new Tauros here, so this one is going to be interesting. I don't know if it's been in play yet. Like I said, I haven't tested out the new decks, but this one's interesting. So Fighting Tackle does 40 damage, but if it's an EX card, does an extra 80. I could see that being a good counter against some of those heavy hitters. I've been having trouble against the Venusaurs, honestly. Those boys are thick. It takes a little while to power them up, but with the Lilligant, I've struggled against them. Those are one of the, I mentioned that I lose one in every few. That's usually one of them. Pikachu, I haven't had too many troubles. Same with Charizard. Mewtwo, yes. Mewtwo, I have had a few troubles with that one. I think that's mostly as a result of, oh, sweet, new trainer card, Blue, or as some of you may know, Gary. So this is the reverse Giovanni. So instead of doing plus 10 damage, you reduce 10 damage to yourself. So that could be a play. That could be a play. Flabébé, good strategy there, possibly. Eevee and Galvantula. All right, we add a few more to the collection, and we'll take a little sip. A lot of new missions, it looks like, as well, that we'll have to go through. Add more hourglass. I think I'm just going to keep doing this. If you're a free-to-play player, I am going to start off big, try to get as many cards as I can. Oops. Get as many cards as I can. This was another way I could have done it, just like 10, but I like, no sense, just flip. We're going to pick our packs. Yeah, what was I saying there? Oh, backwards pack. Let's see what we get here. Backwards pack. We get a Vaporeon. We get a Snivy. Perfect. Double Snivy. So there is our potential start to a Celebi deck. Oh, yeah. So free-to-play players. That's what I was saying. Free-to-play players. If you're like me and you're stacking hourglasses, right when the new set comes out, make sure you save up for that and just fire it off. Because I think at the end of the day, I don't need to open any more than that. We're getting pretty close, and it's already going to be pretty hard to find those very specific cards, so you might as well use pack points at a certain point. And of course, you're getting pack points for opening it up. You're getting a ton of points, which then can be used to finish off the rest of this deck. These EX cards are clearly not coming, as you guys can see. This is outrageous. No issues if you're paying to play. I know we all have our hobbies. This is a hobby, There's no problem with spending a little bit of money if you have it and you have the budget on your own hobby. So don't judge people for being in that situation. I'm just a free to play player because I like to obviously I'm a more physical card collector. So if I'm paying money for Pokemon cards, I prefer them to be physical. Let's see what we're getting pretty close, I think. What time is it? Maybe I'll look at the time. I have to go to physio in a bit. So let's just keep going until I have to go to physio. How about that? And then we'll figure out how many packs that was. Primate. I can't believe this though. Mystical Slab. We got a few new ones with the new Primate. I don't think that's as good as the other Primate. That other Primate is an absolute dog. Has a little bit more HP as well. So I don't know how playable that Primate will be when you have the other one that does big damage. Big damage. Okay. And perhaps we'll save this for another video. So if you guys like what I'm doing here and you want to see more Pokemon Pocket, you want to see more physical collecting, remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel. We obviously have a lot of fun here. And yeah, we want to see this place, this channel grow. And part of that is building a community. Oh, there we go. Okay, first EX card after what? We're almost done here. I'm sure we're pretty close to the 20. So this is the Celebi EX that is all the rage. Powerful bloom 50 times for each flip of a coin. For each energy attached to this Pokemon, this attack does 50 damage for each heads. I mean, even if you just play it right off the bat because it's a basic Pokemon, you only need 2 energy. You could get off like 100 damage real quick if you're lucky, of course, all on the flip. But obviously, the more leaf energy you have, the more damage you're going to do, the more chance you have to do big damage. Which is pretty easy if you have a Lilligant and the new Superior. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. We're at 68. Now it says 68, but obviously there's a little bit more than that. I believe there's about 86. Yeah, I'm looking at it here. Diamond rarity 62, item cards 3, supporter cards 3, special illustrations 16, which we haven't even got. Sad. Immersive cards 1 and crown rarity. I think they upped the rarity on this, or how difficult it is, because this is outrageous. Another supporter card. Put your Mew EX in the active spot. So if you're a Mew deck, there you go. And that is it. We're gonna end it off there because we got ourselves a Celebi. We have a lot of wonder picks to do. I'm gonna open more packs. So that was the hourglass that I have, but I also have all those cards to get me, those little tickets to get me more. So we'll probably do another one of this and see if we could find an immersive Celebi or a crown rarity Mew. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Good luck in your Pokemon Pocket expansion, and let me know how you guys are doing. Take care. Bye-bye, and happy holidays.